Hillary Clinton actually did something today or yesterday, depending on when you're reading this, um, that could be beneficial to us leftists, to us Bernie supporters, socialists, democratic socialists, social democrats, whatever. The Bernie wing of the party, at what I think will soon be renamed the Nina wing of the party, which is she came out and endorsed the opponent of Nina Turner, Chantel Brown, both of whom she endorsed Chantel Brown, Nina Turner's main opponent for the congressional race for the Ohio 11th district. Here's what she said. I'm proud to endorse Chantel M. Brown for Congress in the Ohio special election. Chantel made history as the first black woman to chair her county Dem party, as if that means anything, and she'll work to help her state and our country recover from COVID. Join me in supporting her. Now that I think about it, I think I need to reiterate what I mean by that as if that means anything. What I mean is, you being the first black person or black woman to do something doesn't mean shit to me. Some black folks might say, "Well, it gives us hope, I guess, when we see a black person do something." If Barack Obama, being 8 years in the White House, being the first black person to be president, doesn't give you enough hope, then you got issues. That aside, this basically Nina Turner has basically already won because Hillary Clinton, her endorsements of people is like a kiss of death. Like, the only person that Hillary Clinton has ever endorsed that didn't lose was Joe Biden. That's only because Trump was so horrible and his response to COVID and police brutality was so awful. Like, if everything had been normal, like let's say everything had been the way it was in 2019 or even January of 2020, because anyway, he would have lost, especially with Hillary's endorsement. Hillary is just that toxic, and um, because it's like 1:30 in the morning. I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of screenshotting everyone's response tweets, but let's just say I loved it. You did have your typical liberals like, oh, I support whoever Hillary endorsed, the stupid moron, I'm still with her, yes queen bullshit. I have to go to bed to go to Six Flags and work tomorrow. Work then Six Flags, um, with my friends, and I am drinking caffeine at 1:30. I have an unhealthy dependence on Dr. Pepper. Anyway, um, a lot of the comments were just railing on her, throne, like, "Thank you, Hillary. Now Nina Turner's congressional election is for sure." And it was just thank you, Hillary. The one good thing you've ever done. It's just everyone was like sarcastically thanking her. And even I said this. I congratulate Nina Turner for her early victory for Ohio's 11th congressional district. With toxic Hillary Clinton's endorsement of Chantel M. Brown, which is regarded as a kiss of death endorsement, Miss Turner has basically won. Congratulations, Congresswoman. Now, there are a lot of people who are still on the fence about who to support in this race or that race. Not just Nina Turner, but just around the country. They're united on one thing. If Hillary Clinton supports a certain somebody, they are against that somebody, and they will endorse that person's opponent. It's sort of like we hate Hillary Clinton that much, whether it's because she's a woman, because she's a Democrat, or in my case, because she stabbed Bernie in the back and did all that bullshit in 2016 and led to the rise of Trump and all the bullshit she did as senator. You know, um, me being a bitter Bernie supporter, or even just being a progressive. Maybe you were like a Elizabeth Warren supporter, or something like that. You just hate Hillary Clinton for some reason, ideologically. Uh, so it's like she could endorse puppies, and cat ownership would skyrocket, and puppy ownership would plummet. Because she is just that toxic. She could say, I like pizza. Veganism would shoot through the roof. She could say, I I don't know, but you get the idea. Hillary Clinton is that toxic. She is so hated, and it's proving that her opinion doesn't matter anymore. Like the only people who actually give a shit about what Hillary Clinton thinks or who she supports are the corporate Democrats who give her money and teenagers who aren't even old enough to vote who think that being a woman means you're automatically a good person. And I'm not trying to shit on the Zoomer generation and the youngest of the oldest of the Alpha generation, which is 11, I think. But teenagers do tend to be idiots. As someone who once was a teenager myself, who was a teenager 10 years ago, actually 9 years ago, I turned 28 in a couple weeks. Kill me. Um, yeah, the only people who care about what Hillary Clinton says are corporate Democrats and feminists and identity politics teenagers. Not trying to be like anti-SJW or anything. I'm done with that crap. But I'm just saying that those are the only type of people who actually care about. People who actually care about substance policy and are consistent and aren't hypocrites and evil don't like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is shit. She is corrupt. And while I would rather have her in the White House than Trump, I'm still glad that she is not in the White House. I want there to be a female president. I want that to be Nina Turner. Like, I used to want that to be Tulsi Gabbard, but that ship has sailed. I was okay with it being Elizabeth Warren. I still have my criticisms for her conduct in the 2020 election, but this is just to prove that it has nothing to do with Hillary Clinton being a woman. She is just that despicable, that toxic. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. It is 1:31 now. Yeah, my eyes are starting to stay out there, stay progressive, support Nina Turner, like vote for her if you live in her district. Support her. I get paid tomorrow, so I'm gonna like donate some money. What little I can. I don't get paid a lot. I did get a bonus for getting vaccinated. If you work at Kroger, and you if you work at Kroger and you get vaccinated, now I don't know if this is my Kroger where I work, but just go on the assumption that all Krogers across the U.S. If you get vaccinated, they will give you $100. Now, officially, they said it was store credit, so I thought I was going to get a gift card, but turns out, nope, it's going in my into my account. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to donate some money, what little I can. But anyway, as I was trying to say before I went on that little tangent about fucking Kroger, um, but we've had some good news about a contract for the $12 an hour, that the union is trying to negotiate. I'm in my first labor union, $9 a month. My older boomer uh, fringe-worthy BR13 Dungeon Master was like, really? $9? Lot? That's a lot less than when I was in a union. Well, yeah. Anyway, tangent aside, again, this is what happens when you have ADD and caffeine. Stay awesome, stay progressive, support Nina Turner, and may the force be with you. So, although she's been in the hospital since May 27th. My mother being in the hospital from a stroke, I will accept all prayers. Um, she's doing better actually. And technical issues with my computer has kept me from posting for a while, but I actually found out today that after Hillary Clinton made the endorsement of Chantel Brown, Nina Turner's campaign announced that they had made the second highest fundraising donations after the words, some of which was from me. And I don't know what was the first one. I think it was, I guess, the day that they announced. Um, and get this. I think he was. I think we're talking about Kyle Kalinske of Secular Talks District. But Hillary Clinton in 2020 endorsed Elliot Engel for re-election against Jamal Bowman. And guess who's sitting in that district now? Jamal Bowman. Elliot Engel lost. I mean, first of all, you got an endorsement from Hillary Clinton, and also that hot mic take where it was like, I wouldn't care if I didn't have a primary challenge. Ooh. Like, even if that's true, there are things you don't say. Like, that's one of those things. Like, if you're a sociopath. Or just narcissist who doesn't care. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Now I'm going to post this video now that I've fixed up the technical issues. And my mother is actually doing a lot better for my family and friends who prayed for me. I will accept any prayers, even Native American sage burnings or whatever. Stay awesome, stay progressive, support Nina Turner if you can, and may the force be with you.
We know as a people that the only way to have true progress in this nation is if we do it together.